I've been sent to the garage. You know, that's what happens to me mostly. Alexa, light my garage.
Okay.
That's a nice little routine Kitten added last night. Jules is back in the app. She wants her camera. There's a hummingbird fluttering around somewhere.
It's Saturday, and Dawn and I are headed for a drive. Not sure where we're headed yet. Just a little time out in the Model Y. I thought I'd show you a different perspective, and I'm also waiting inside because I have several pieces of camera equipment to load up, and it's hot out there today. So I sent Dawn back to the house. My camera battery died. You know, it really wouldn't be a normal day for me if I didn't lose, you know, the battery. The camera didn't die on me at the most inconvenient of times. And I'm just playing with Dawn a little bit. I am Jules. It's kind of like having two kids with similar sounding or spelled names, and you know, when the second one comes along, teachers and parents and everybody accidentally call them the first kid. It just is what it is.
Hey, sweet girl. Oh, well, hello, Jules.
Just in case you needed a visual prompt to
I know, I struggle with your name. I didn't mean, you know, I'll get used to it.
Yeah, well, it's just, you know, child number 2 is always going to have to be called child number 1. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I was John Donald all my life. That's correct.
Don's older brother's name is John.
Yeah.
JB for short.
Yeah, JB, but...
So we're headed to Sanford, and Dawn is taking us on the most scenic route possible. It's a hot day.
Yeah, humid, very humid.
We're sort of driving into the sun right now, so the sky's a little faded, but it is definitely pretty out there. We've got time. Dawn pulled in here so I could get a picture. It's a beautiful estate. We'll call it an estate.
Decided that it needed to.
It braked and then it said stopping for traffic control.
That's right.
I wouldn't say it was an inappropriate brake, but...
I wouldn't say that either. And the fact that I'm going straight makes me able to just tap the accelerator thing. She's getting her wits about her. Come on. She didn't accelerate very quick.
I miss those old days where she would just fly.
Yeah.
Well, Ruby would anyway. We never had that with Jules, but Ruby, you know, goodness gracious, she would know the speed limit, have free road in front of her, and she was gone. Gone, baby, I tell you.
Yeah, I guess I should have put my foot in, which is what Kyle does.
Right, that's what I do too. I just all the time accentuate the car speeding up with the accelerator pedal.
Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I've been foot off or feet away from the pedals, and I'll just start putting them on a little bit more, because I'm actually driving the car and steering. She's just doing the speed control.
I'm gonna go into Sanford Walmart and look for Tesla Hot Wheels. It's been a while and I just need a little something to do today. I got my mask on, I got my safety glasses on, I'm ready to hop out.
You want to go in? Can they go in?
This is fine. Yeah, the next. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. It's like, well, which entrance do you get to go in? Probably only the one down by grocery.
I would think so.
Yeah, this entrance is closed.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's because there's some pretense to keeping up with how many people are inside the store. You tell me. No luck. Well, if I had little kids all over again, I would definitely have one of these. Somehow I don't think Dawn would see the humor in it. Less people, more cats. So there was a door greeter and they were with an iPad of some sort taking account of the people in the store, but I don't know why, because it was packed. I don't know what they think the okay amount is versus the amount in there, but I would say that they're over the okay amount. And there were quite a few people in there without masks, so I don't know. I think people go by with the mask past the door greeter and then they stuff it in their purse is probably what they do, or their pocket. So that was really not appreciated. And you know, it's the world as normal up there. That's all I got to say. Yeah, Don's going in for some sort of a crimper tool, so I decided to just stay in the car today. It's obviously a Saturday and much more crowded than usual. Don passed up on the crimper tool. It's gonna go a different route, and we're taking US 1 back roads, you know, just making a different circle this time to get back to the house, just to be out driving in the Tesla a little bit more, because you know, half Tesla will enjoy the drive.
Just saying that she's going to take this turn up here automatically.
Okay. So Don does have navigate on autopilot on, and we're getting to the US 1 turn.
And it's going to take this turn. It should be turning the blinker on here any second.
Yeah. She wouldn't mess around that time, baby. It's like, boom, boom, we're over at the turn lane.
All right, she should turn on the blinker yet again.
Yeah.
Here.
Or keep it on, one of the two. It's on. Yeah.
She did exactly right, other than a little quick with the blinker back there.
Yeah. She's really improved on these clover leaves where you're kind of switching from one major highway to another major highway. She handles that a lot better than she used to handle it.
Right. We're going to see in Tesla Phi also, I think the trip on the way over, it was only 240 watt hours per mile.
Yeah, Don was quite pleased with his efficiency yesterday. He beat the, what was the word you called it? The estimated range efficiency, because it was over 100%. So it's down into 240 watt hours per mile. You know, Don and I, we just talk about it for grins, and because a lot of the people that watch are, you know, geek-minded like we are and want to know. But we just enjoy the drive, and if Don puts his foot in it or leaves me sitting in the car with the air conditioner on for 15 minutes in a 95 day or whatever, we just don't really care. I mean, this car is going to take care of us with plenty of range, so we just mention it for fun.
But now we're going to do about 10 miles, 17 miles at 75 miles an hour.
Yeah.
No stopping and starting. We should be able to do 75. This is typically what I drive. 5 over the speed limit is typical. And so we will get a watt hour per mile rating with enough distance that we should have a little bit of a feel for what the Model Y, what Jules gets on the quote interstate. This is not an interstate, but it's up to US 1's divided controlled access all the way, so we will get a pretty good rule of thumb number here.
Yeah, and there won't be a lot of elevation change between Sanford and Fuquay. Just maybe 100 feet. It won't be a lot.
Yeah.
So Don had me bring up a speed app, and it says we're doing 73 to 74, and he has nav on autopilot set to 75. So that would imply we're a little low. The speedometer's a little light.
But that's typical. So I'm gonna bump it up to 76 and see if it goes up to 75. Yes, thank you. I have the 5 mile an hour chime. It let me know.
'73, 74. There's a 75, 74, 75. So yes, it went up 1 mile per hour. It took it a bit to readjust itself, though.
Yeah, well,
we are going downhill, so she's actually having to slow up.
Right, we were on nice flat ground back there a little bit.
Yeah.
But now we're on a hilly part, which is not the best place to try to check your speed.
So that leg on US 1 at 75 was 306 watt hours per mile.
Yeah, well, counting the regen down the up to stop the car, it's dropped it to 300 watt hours per mile. So, yeah, there were some hilly parts. Got some hilly parts there.
Yeah, the rest of the trip is back roads back over to the house down by the nuclear power plant. Well, it'll kind of be interesting to see when we make the turn here. Straight ahead is there's the power station.
Yeah, right over to the left here.
So it lets you have a view, albeit not super detailed, of the power station on the satellite. Huh.
Okay, so help me find where you want me to turn.
Okay. Yeah, we stopped in for a picture. Lighting is not super awesome right now, and the steam cloud's more impressive in the winter. This is where they do the lineman rodeo, and they practice all their stuff a few times a year. They allow spectators. We've never actually watched it. We've come by when they were doing it and not actually watched it. So we stopped in where we've come for the Sharon Harris Days, where they have the training center for the control room operators. And when I got out of the car, we picked up a butterfly.
It's still there.
All right. It's a, I think it's a silver spotted skipper.
Huh? It flew.
It flew. I think it flew out that time. As long as it's not up here on the glass, it went. Oh goodness, he come back. Hang on, he's right here. Let me see it from the side. It's actually not a silver spotted skipper. I'm not sure what that butterfly was. He's out now though. Oh no, he's back in. Let me shut it before he comes back. No, he's back inside. Oops. Hang on, he ended up out. He's right here. I don't know what is going on with this guy. I heard somebody say the other day that everything is attracted to the Tesla.
Ready?
Ready. 60. I went into the Holly Springs Harris Teeter and got us some shrimp. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don's doing everything he can to make it like we're in Ruby. That's for you. And I'm not holding on to it for a special occasion.
I don't know. It feels like a t-shirt.
It's not exactly a t-shirt.
Pair of shorts? Short shorts?
No.
I wouldn't look good in short shorts.
No, we're not going to send you out running in them.
It says Tesla on it.
It does say Tesla on it.
It's a complicated bag.
It's probably got a little adhesive on the one corner.
Yeah, here it is. I got it. Yeah. Ooh, soft. Oh, it's long sleeve. How
It's
cool
long,
is that?
Don only has like one other long sleeve. They're all short sleeve.
Way cool.
And sorry about the black, but you know how Tesla is with their colors.
Yes, that's right.
But yeah, and it's a large because you've lost so much weight. It's
That's
not. It
right.
shouldn't be too huge for you.
No, I think it'll be just fine. Plus,
Yep.
I like
And-
to wear long sleeves underneath my outer shirt.
Yep, and fall weather's coming.
Yeah. God, please. Please.
All right. So don't move. Stop moving it around.
Wow.
We get the point. So these are the jack pads. They'll work on any of the Teslas. It had this nice little case with the foam and everything. They were 20 bucks. We thought we'd stick a set in Jules. We already have a set in Ruby. And I got to tell you that, so it was a good deal and it had good reviews, but they smell horrible. So that will, they'll be off gassing for a month or two before they actually go in the car, because that odor was like an, oh my God, knock me on the floor odor.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whereas the rugs work.
No, zero. This is like
this
times
is
10.
That's correct.
So find a place for it to off gas where it won't kill us.
ma'am.
Thank you. John didn't pull Jules in yet because he's in here working on just a little something. So how long has this light not worked?
I don't know. 7, 8 years? 9 years? Right now, I've replaced the bulb and it's working.
Funny, very funny. Well, Don's got the lights on the GMC.
Right. They stay on.
That'll stay on when he gets out, and I think you had it set like that too, so you could see to get out of the garage. He's messing with the garage door opener light. It's the same one as on Ruby's side, which works. Ruby will keep her lights on too, but we don't do that.
Well, actually, it's different than Ruby's side.
It is.
Yeah,
I thought it was the same garage door opener.
Yeah, but it's just this model year is different. See, this one has a red button. This is like Ruby's side. It has a little programming button.
Okay.
You push the button and you push the remote things. Kind of like another remote.
Okay.
The light is like another remote.
Okay.
But the one that this opener uses doesn't have a programming button.
I'm confused now. You've got two in your hands.
Well, don't everybody have multiple?
Spares? You have a spare?
I don't understand. And this one uses switches.
Ah.
Now, I went in the house and tried to find the documentation for the switches. And I couldn't find the documentation for switches, so we're not messing with the switches.
Okay.
This one works.
So you went up in the attic and you pulled down the spare.
Spare. That's
And the
right.
spare works just fine.
The spare does not work.
Oh, okay.
I believe this is the original light fixture that's like Ruby's that worked, and then after a while it went bad. Okay?
Okay.
I think I moved it from that side over there to this side over here, and then I bought a third garage door opener from and the whole garage door opener, and I got another light fixture from it, and I just installed it over here, and it was working for a period of time, and maybe the light bulb burned out or something, and I just sort of forgotten, because I do know that this one went bad, and so I had in my brain the bit set that this thing's bad. Well, it really is. This one is bad, but that's not the one I'm using anymore. I had forgot all about this.
So knit it out for me. Do we have a working garage door opener on the light on the left side now?
Well, there's a slight little caveat.
God, I knew he was going to tell me that. No.
This is my world. You gotta live in my world.
What did you do?
Right, well see, I told you this one is wireless. Did I not say this one is wireless? Has a little programming button. But this one's not wireless. Not only is it got switches, it's got infrared receiver. So when I first installed, remember this is all coming back now. When I first installed it, it wasn't working reliably. So I fashioned this little thing out of tin foil.
Of course you did.
Of course I did.
MacGyver.
Right, to try to catch a little bit more of the beam. That's right. And it worked, but you're making me go back a really long time.
Well, you're the one that said you wanted to fix it today. It wasn't my idea. This is project list creep. This wasn't even on the list, but it is in the air conditioning.
That is in the air conditioning, that's right. So what I'm going to do now, this is the one with the wireless remote.
Oh God, I see it coming now.
I'm going to just put it over here. I'm not doing anything with it.
Okay.
This one I have actually used. It actually works. Here, we can put a light bulb in it. This is not the light bulb I'm going to use. It's just a known good incandescent light bulb. Plug it into a known good extension cord. Notice how it lights up.
At least temporarily, yes.
Temporarily, and I'm holding it up here where it gets a good beam.
Yeah, that remote has a light only
button.
button.
It has a light button on it.
Yeah, light only button, or it'll come on with the door.
See, that works.
Yeah.
Over here. Well, it works over there too. Well, that's probably because the lid's on it.
But it doesn't work far away again?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to install it.
You're going to install it back over there, and
we're going to hope
it's looking like it's working, Donnie. So what? So exactly what was the problem with it?
Well, it couldn't be the bulb was just burned. Bulb was just burned. Because I got an electrical engineering degree. You know, it's like you can't have a burned out
bulb. But yeah, Don just assumed it was a wiring issue.
No, I figured this gizmo was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a wiring issue. Because I'm the one.
Well, I didn't mean a wiring issue with the outlet. I meant something inside the guts of that wasn't disconnected or something. God, please, I was not insinuating that you had wired the outlet wrong. I would never assume that was a problem.
So I agree. Thank you for not assuming that. Now I'm going to put this back up there.
Oh, I love how you're holding the plate up. That's classic.
Well, that's how this thing doesn't fall.
Okay.
The center screw.
Okay.
In this, it holds this thing to the ceiling. Otherwise, it would vibration over time. It would probably fall.
Okay. Right. I understand it could come loose. I got you now.
Yeah. I'm looking for my screwdriver.
It's probably.
You think?
I don't see it there.
I have lots of screwdrivers.
Well, there's a bulb over here. Did you lay it on the plant cart somewhere?
Well, yeah, I did put that's where the lens was.
See, this is what I do for Don. I help him keep up with his stuff. He's a creative genius.
Oh,
But he needs a little help keeping up with this. I don't know where you put your screwdriver. I was late to this party.
Now notice I am intelligent enough to have point the thing towards.
Now if I'd have been a little bit later, it would have just been up there and you could have said I fixed it.
That's right. Use my electronic knowledge to fix it.
But I came out a little too soon.
Yeah, that's it. You know, that's all right. People get another glimpse into my world. It never hurts to get a glimpse into the world. See, this little outlet here isn't controlled.
Well, that lets you just use the outlet as an
outlet
into it, except for not ours. But yeah, I get it.
All right. So here we go.
You don't have a light in it.
Yeah, I know, but I was getting the bulb. This is the actual bulb. This is a good bulb too. Tested it over there. This is 75 watt bulb. Do we dare?
All right, we dare. Let me have the honors.
Yeah, the light button now. Oh, holy crap.
Well, I guess.
Well, wait a minute now. I remember this now. When I
Oh,
put the cover
when
on,
you put the cover on, it's
it
gonna.
blocks part of the thing.
I thought it turned. Oh, it's not going off.
Well, it's hit or miss. That's what I said. Did I
I hear it making its noise, but
not?
it's not going.
That's the garage door opener making its noise. This is.
But I'm pressing the light.
Well, I know you're pressing the light button. I'm adjusting this thing open. Hang on a second. Alright, hang on. This thing's adjustable. I said this thing's adjustable. Try it again. Alright, try it again. Alright.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Here, now try it. Yeah, this is the problem I had. Hence my little shiny piece of metal to try to pick up the beam.
Well, obviously it's mostly working. Oh shoot.
That's alright. I don't know what you did.
I think I hit the alarm button. Doesn't it have an alarm button too or something?
Yeah, something.
Here, you fix it. All right, it timed out.
Right. Okay. So this is the problem this is the problem I had. I had this problem already. Hence the little piece of shiny metal.
Well, why don't you just make the hole
Why
and
do
the
I
little
cut a
plastic?
hole
You
bigger?
cut holes in everything. Just make the hole bigger.
Well, can I try my little piece of shiny metal?
Sure. Little piece of tin foil up there. Let's
Yep.
try it.
A little bit. Ah, but I have one other idea now. I have another idea that's probably going to work.
Yeah, what's the idea?
We probably need to get this like really hot.
Well, if I could, there you go. I was going to say, if I could turn it off, I would turn it off, honey. That's the problem.
I'm going to put it on one of those outlet duplexer things, so it's going to stick down about 1 inch or 2 inches. Because see, what happens is this light fixture,
It's sort of in the way
Right.
over here.
yeah, so if I move that down, even if it just works reliably down, then maybe that'll be good enough.
Okay.
Let's
So-
try that. Bad news. Marianne wouldn't let me, first of all, it worked with the little thing sticking down from the ceiling. But Marianne wouldn't let me leave it there because she was scared it was going to vibrate off and fall and hit the car.
I had my van damaged because I hung something above my van.
Right.
And I had to live with this dent for a long time.
Even though I promised her I was going to secure it with, you know, a cable or whatever, you know, so it wouldn't fall.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
said no. So, I came up with the idea of putting it over here. And it seems to work pretty good over here. Except for when I put the lens on and then it doesn't work. So I'm going to leave it here for a while, for now. I put an LED bulb in it so that if it does stay on, it won't cost a fortune because these incandescents, you know. And I'm going to remove this. I'm going to take it apart, remove the sensor, and put this sensor, this infrared sensor, on the outside, maybe on a little rod or something that sticks out that I can adjust. And then when I get that working, I'll put it back up here.
Yeah, I like the way that sounded. Totally get that.
Yeah, so I will, like I said, unsolder it.
Yeah, well that was, I mean, all of the things that have to work for the beam to go in there through the lens at the right angle with where it's coming off from up there. I mean, that's just like, don't ever touch the one on the other side.
Well, I guess the other thing I could try to do is take the other one upstairs apart and see if I can figure out why the wireless part's why it's not working. It could be the little capacitive dropper that it uses for a power supply. Those things almost always go bad.
Oops, he's playing with the remote in his hand.
Well, look,
But you got to bring Jules in now anyway. Don says he's hungry. He's stopping for tonight because He's hungry. He's been on an information gathering mission, and the information is, I'm going to need to work on this more tomorrow.
Like everything else, nothing is ever easy. It's all got twists and turns.